This single mom is highly triggered because her baby daddy won full custody of their child and is chasing her down for child support.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
So my baby daddy took the kids away legally. My baby daddy wants me to pay child support to him, and he's going to chase me down for it. My baby daddy tried to get me jumped. My baby daddy apparently got somebody trying to role play me. And so much has happened since. And my poor son is struggling in his transition, and he says that he hates being Black.
Transition. What are we talking about here? By the way, are you guys peeping that Black Coochie Matters shirt? I mean, there's so many clues. I know you guys are going to comment on that arm tattoo. I like tattoos. I like tattoos just like the next man who have tattoos. I have a couple of tattoos, but there's some people who immediately see that as a red flag. Me, not so much. But the shirt, transition, what are we talking about here? Why does that man want primary custody?
And so much more. So this is going to be a multiple part series, but I just thought those were the highlights that first came to mind.
She thinks we're coming back.
I wish my life was normal. Like, nothing happens normally. It's not like my baby daddy came with a fancy lawyer or anything like that. No, it's how trash my lawyer was. So how did I lose?
Right.
So I made a Google Drive and I organized every piece of evidence, from the financial to the abuse, both physical and emotional. And I just organized so much. Then also how he's a shitty dad. I had all these different examples. Cool. So he was supposed to be prepping me beforehand.
Okay.
And the entire time that he could have been talking to me, prepping me, he was kikiing and laughing with my baby daddy about his career. That's unprofessional, unethical, and again, basis for a bar complaint as a victim of violence, and it's actually on paper. 30 seconds before we get called to go inside, this lawyer goes, you know, things end like that sometimes. Hopefully the relationship was good. Can y'all envision like my panic when that man said that? Like, what do you mean? Like, I gave you a bunch of documents. I'm like, it was an abusive relationship. She's like, I didn't know that. What do you mean you didn't know that?
This chick went and found herself a lawyer on Craigslist, LegalZoom. No, but obviously she's talking like she had a drive full of evidence. Obviously she did not have a drive full of the right type of evidence, which is valid evidence to prove that he was abusive, right? Physically. She didn't have that because you have to be, guys, this is just the truth. You have to be effed up as a woman to lose custody of your child in family court. You know this if you've been through. You have to literally be on some serious drugs or something like that. There's something here that she's leaving out.
Forward to the trial itself, as you can imagine, none of my evidence was submitted. 75% of the trial was about my baby daddy's career, which I had given him enough financial proof. He didn't need to dwell on it that much. And I knew I was when he was like, this isn't about child custody, it's about child support. Even the judge looked at him. And honestly, I could not control my body language. I'm definitely the type of person that if I stay quiet, my body does it. And it's just like, so you know how a lawyer's supposed to prep you, right? No idea his line of questioning. No idea. So when he asked me questions like, is he a good dad? Baby, I'm autistic. I cannot do this shit on the spot. I'm going to tell you the truth. And no, I can't read the room. I'm not a read the room type of. That's ableism. Like, come on.
Okay, so ableism is the discrimination of and social prejudice against people with disabilities based on the belief that typical abilities are superior. I don't know. This sounds like that, and I wasn't going to say it, but I'm just going to say it. This sounds like that trend ever since, what's that chick's name, Amanda Sales? Ever since she got up on Shannon Sharp and talked about how she's autistic, there are a lot of chicks who are claiming, hey, I can't read the room, right? I don't know how to be courteous. I don't know how to properly decipher when to speak, when not to speak, when to have basic manners. And to me, it sounds like an excuse. I may be wrong about that. This chick may actually have a little bit of autism. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it's a convenient cop-out for bad behavior, or do you guys think it's a real thing? A lot of people deal with a lot of stuff, man. But in this situation, I'm not so sure. Comment down below. Of course, we know she needs coffee overall. That's her problem.
What was I supposed to know? I was supposed to say he's a good dad. I don't know the game plan. I just know the truth. Then I can't even speak. And he also doesn't counter any of the things that my baby daddy says, even though I write in the notes to him. For example, the judge asked valid questions, and I see how I looked given the lack of information. So it made me look money hungry. Little does she know that I was literally left in negatives. And how was I going to pay it? I had to do a lot of things. I've been selling goods, all these things, and I have a rent that I can't afford. I have medical bills from Cade's pregnancy that this man won't even pay for.
I mean, you have to really be effed up to lose a custody case as a woman. There is something that this chick is obviously leaving out. Maybe that shirt there is a clue. What do you think? Comment down below. Does she need coffee?
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
So he did not bring up anything pertinent that I literally had proof of. Like, I literally have proof that this man is an ecstasy addict. Like, nothing. The conditions of nothing. Okay, fast forward. Why do the kids get taken away? 3 factors according to the judge.
Right.
1, distance. I am far from Cairo's school, even though I work 5 minutes the street away from his school, but whatever. My transportation issues, at that moment, my car wasn't fixed. It's fixed now, y'all. And then this one is going to be my favorite one.
Let's hear it.
Just because it's so ironic. But again, she didn't have the information. She believed that he would foster a better relationship. She admitted she didn't have money.
This chick couldn't believe. She's like, "Now, listen, this is going to be surprising," but she believes that he would be a better parent. Ma'am, you obviously need to get your life together. That's all that this is. This is not a case where we have a judge here who's different from the rest. I don't think so. I think this is a situation where he probably brought up some proof that she's not willing to share because it's so hard. And she had a lawyer who couldn't save her. She thought that she was about to get saved by the lawyer. If you are a man who needs legal representation and you want to know how to find a good lawyer to represent you, there are free resources. Join Brew Brothers. Click the link pinned to the top of the comment section. There is course content in Brew Brothers by practicing attorneys that will direct you in how you can find and choose an attorney that's best for you, right? You should be in there getting resources. Guys, this is more than just up here talking shit. We need to come prepared the way she tried to come prepared, because a lot of these chicks do usually come more prepared to court than men do. I don't know if you guys remember the female attorney, Lauren the lawyer. She said that her female clients are a lot more prepared. They come with the hard drives and they're doing the sneaky stuff, right? And sometimes, depending on the situation, you need to be sneaky.
To lean on, and this was a difficult choice. However, based off of my tone, my matter-of-fact tone, and the fact that I couldn't even bring myself to say that he was a good parent, even though my lawyer was probing me. So yeah, that happened. Now this is what happened at the hearing. Now tune in for part 2 about the aftermath.
Listen, I hope your child's okay. We will not be tuning in for the aftermath. We will not be tuning in for the aftermath. But I hope your child's okay. Guys, you have to be prepared if you're out here. This is how you do it. Shouldn't give the man props, but sounds like he had a decent lawyer, good representation. He probably showed up prepared, and that's how it's done. What do you guys think? Do you think that the judge made the right decision here in this situation? Comment down below. Of course, I'm curious as always. Appreciate you. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.